I want to agree with partial what Nana said, like Mr. Friday said too.
Okay.
And I want to agree totally with Mr. Friday.
Mm.
But I have few things just to add to what Mr. Friday has said. You see, for a family, Holy Ray, you made mention of members in a family who are this and that. For such family, it doesn't show love and respect for their children.
Mm.
And if you are a father and a mother, what makes you a good father and a good mother is to learn how to respect the wishes
Of your children.
of your children. It shows love, care, and concern for them. So most times you don't have to insist that you always be dominating their thinking or influencing their thinking. And these people are adults.
Yeah.
Remember, they have choice of their own.
Yeah.
So when they are about to make that choice, your duty and responsibility is to guide them to make proper and informed decisions. In as much as they have the decisions to make on their own.
Yes.
That is when the love and care and a good parent comes in. But if you keep on influencing their decisions and you always want them to go by your way or dance to your tones, you are not making a good father, and that is not the quality of good parenting. Then for families who are very domineering over the decisions of their children, well, I will see it as someone going beyond his limits.
Okay.
And as a person, we should always learn to set boundaries, even as children, fathers and mothers, among ourselves.
Yeah.
We should know that I have a limit to my brother, I have a limit to my sister, I have a limit to my parents, and my parents have a limit to me.
Good.
So we should always respect boundaries. And if we don't do that, we may be thinking that you are doing something good to another person, but you are actually hurting that person,
That's true.
whether intentionally or unintentionally. When it comes to decisions like this, serious decisions like this, I think it is the duty and responsibility of the parents to guide their children. If you have any reservation about the tribe, language, tongue, the person himself, can you please keep it to yourself? Some things are better not said.
Yeah, actually.
Some things are better not, some message are better not passed directly. You might ask a question, use it to draw out somebody's thoughts, and for the person to understand the meaning of your message. So you don't necessarily need to go direct because of your notion or what they said your forefathers did. You are not me. I am not your forefathers. Either am I going to be your forebrothers.
Okay.
So allow me to make my decision.
Your own
and
choice.
I am telling you personally, if I see that you people don't want to respect my decision, I will make it clear to you that you are crossing the line and will be treated as such, irrespective of how whoever that is involved will see it to be. It is my right. So you don't have any right, because you are my father and my mother, to now encroach over my own
Privacy.
fundamental right as your children or son.
Thank
All
you.
right.
If you say you will die because I want to marry a particular woman, mommy, no problem. If you die, life
All
continues.
right. Thank you so much, Mauche. Thank you.
I
We
think
have another call.
Yeah, we have another call.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mauche. I got all the valid points right there. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, are you there?
Hello. Okay, I
think
think we lost that
lost
one.
that.
Please call us right back, okay? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon. Thank you. How are you? This is Zama calling from Kubwa.
Hi, Uzama. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Uzoma.
Thank you. How are you? Thank you.
Work is fine.
Thank you. Although you people have summarized a lot of things here. The factors are made that causes which make parents to say no, someone my daughter to go there. It's not because of the. You may not be. You may be a fine girl for a woman. For you have money. The parents may say no because of the experience or what happened to them for that tribe or one thing or the other. Like my tribe, my one of my our brother family before. There was one incident that happened there. One of their sisters married to one Edo man. So the girl actually had graduation, ready to marry one Edo man. After giving birth to 2 children, all of a sudden date like that, the lady died.
Okay.
The family was so pained; they are not happy over the loss.
The incident.
So after the burial of the girl, after 3 years, another person from Edo again came to marry another of their daughter. They don't want to see the man self. So that's one of the things that constitute. It's not that if the person is not a good or the person is a bad person, or that one they don't want because they have lost somebody to that place again. So they don't want to lose 2 people to that family again, to that place again. So they say what they did, but they don't have not good there. So it's one of the things. It's not as if that person did anything wrong or anything bad.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Uzoma.
you.
But tragedy happens.
Yeah, it
Those
does.
are part of the unforeseen circumstances.
Definitely.
So you can't stop them from happening. They are inevitable.
Yeah, you can't.
You
You can't
can't,
say
you
because
can't.
this has
So-
happened, it will not happen again.
I-
It happens everywhere.
I've seen stories on social media where people were going for a particular wedding of some new couple who wants to wed, and going to the wedding, they had an accident and nobody survived.
Are you not trying to say because of that you'll not go for wedding
Do
again?
you understand? Or your person should not marry from that area again.
Hello.
We should just allow love
This
breathe
is Mr.
more.
Friday calling back from Mandela.
Okay, Mr. Friday, let's hear
I
you.
want to
Friday, let's
correct some
hear you.
impression there.
Okay.
Mr. Uzoma, I like your comment. We do respect. When people had an accident with a car, will the family enter a car again?
For where?
The-
Yeah, but don't say that. Everybody's entitled to their own thoughts and their opinions. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes,
it's a radio show.
With due respect, I respect your opinion.
okay.
Yeah, he just wanted to
So I
paint a
must say,
scenario.
when people had an accident with a car, with the family, we enter a car again.
They will now. They will still travel.
Family will not know, so they felt like maybe something spiritually. This is Africa,
Yes,
where we believe that
everything is
voodoo.
spiritual,
Yeah, we
everything
feel like there are
is-
more spiritual or voodoo.
I
things
think
attached to something.
you're on the same page with the last caller.
Yes,
Only
please.
way. Only way.
Yes, I can hear you.
The community you come from, we have good and bad from there.
Absolutely.
Even in the same family.
In the same family, you have good and bad there.
there are plenty.
Because one bad egg
In
from your
Nigeria.
community
They
did
fight.
something. So the whole community should be labeled the same with that person.
No.
That is my case. I rest my case.
Thank you
Okay,
so much,
okay.
Friday.
Thank you so
Yes.
I think he's on the same page with the other
Yes,
person.
yes.
Just that he's just trying to. The other person is trying to say, as a
clear,
result
yeah.
of that, we should not just capitalize and say because there's an accident, you don't want somebody else from your
Yes,
village to
yes.
get married to that place again. You know, this kind of conversation. I know there might be 1 or 2 persons that might have experienced it before. Now, in as much as we know that we are Africans, we attribute a lot of things to spiritual and all of that,
Yes,
and the
voodoo,
place
to
of
fly
family.
flights, all and well.
The place of family in what we do cannot be overemphasized.
At all.
But sometimes when you give too much freedom to your family when you want to take a certain decision as a
They
man
get involved
or as a woman, these are some of the
Get
reasons
involved
why.
and cause you sadness that you cannot even tell.
These are some of the reasons why if you get married, your mother will come and say, why is your wife doing like this? Because you have laid that foundation before from the beginning.
You did not put a stop to it.
I know you are my mother. I respect you for that. I know you are my father. I respect you for that. Just like the story of my brother I was sharing earlier before
please go
before
on.
the call started coming in. When he brought the girl home, my father said, why do you want to get married to this girl? You mean all the girls in this village? My brother
You don't
said,
say
I have been
anyone."
living in Jos for how many years
Yeah.
with this girl? What do you know about this girl apart from her name that I just told you?
No.
He said, see, they just had a conversation. It's not like quarreling. He said, Father, I respect you as my father, but I'll be the one to live with this girl. Please, allow me. Then my father said, okay, if that is what you said, I hands up. But if you just like to say, okay, it is only what my father approves that I work with, for how long will you continue with that? So by the time your father said, don't get married to this lady, you say, okay, my father did not approve, let me stop. And tomorrow he comes and said, you have to drive this girl away from your house because I found a better one for you.
That's
You drive
it.
that one.
You drive
Is
that
how you
one.
keep living.
I feel like family involvement in relationships is also one of the issues we're facing these days. It's been paramount. It's been rampant. I won't lie, because some persons love you, but they lack that. Should I call it self what now?
Is it self-esteem?
not really self-esteem, but confidence. I mean,
okay, to stand their ground.
To stand for you. They need to be involved. They need to be there for you. They need to speak for you, because when I'm speaking with my family, my partner is not there. When you're speaking with your family, I am not there. So it is left for me now to stand for us.
Yeah.
So I've got to defend myself and my partner, and let my family know this is the limit. This is how far you can come in.
Now,
Don't go beyond here. But some persons allow family members to, intrude unnecessarily into their relationship issues and cause problems.
Now, let me come in again. A young man shared a story on Facebook 2 days back that he has been training this girl from secondary school, university, and everything, and the parents are aware. They know about all of. Yes, they are aware of all these things. But when he came and indicate his interest, the parents now say, no, you cannot marry our daughter because you are from this state. That is according to the narration of the guy, because you are from a particular state. But all the while that he has been training your daughter, you did not reject his assistance because of the state he hails from. But now that it is time for marriage, you are now saying all of this. Some parents, I think, he also needs to do better.
It's not just only about the parents. It has to do with you, just like you said from the beginning. Giving them unnecessary doors to come into your life and into your relationship.
Basically, them marrying the spouse rather than you married to the spouse.
That's it. Because just like you said, you're the one that is going to live with this person for the rest of your life. And you've been with this person. And you've studied this person over time. So only you know the do's and the don'ts of this person. So letting your family come and tell you, okay, she's from the north, she's from the south, she's from the west, and we don't like people from that place, you can't marry from there. It's more like you not even knowing what you want.
Exactly.
As a woman or as a man, because if you know what you want, you should know the kind of man or the kind of woman you want. Does this person fit in that criteria of what I want? Imagine this story you're saying now. How can somebody be involved in your child's life, even train them?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, because now he came for marriage and you're saying, oh, he's from that side, you cannot marry from that side. Because let's know what you think. Would you marry someone that your family do not like? The studio number is very much available. Girlfriend, call out.
You can call on 090-970-450. I'll call that again. 090-970-450. All
right, please pardon my girlfriend.
Sorry.
She's not used to the number.
And you can also reach us on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Or better still, drop a WhatsApp message on that very line, 090-8766-8888.
That's it. Let's know. Would you marry someone that your family do not approve?
I think we have a voice note on WhatsApp. Have you checked
all
it?
right. So let's pay bill, and when we come back, we'll take the voice note and then we'll call it a wrap on the Girlfriend Show right here. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Is the Girlfriend Show.
Global News. Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Things they happen for our community,
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Yeah, that woman own don't finish.
Let's go and greet them, okay?
Hey! Join Media Coalition and Awareness to hold trafficking, MICAS, on I Wish I Knew radio drama and program every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join us to kick human trafficking out of our society. I Wish I Knew radio drama and program is brought to you by MICAS and funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
All right, welcome right back. It's still the Girlfriend Show right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join the conversation. Would you marry someone that your family do not like? On this segment is going to be a wrap for us on this conversation. So I'm going to start with Blazer.
I think let's take that voice note first before
Yeah,
we...
that's it. Yeah,
I think
okay, sorry,
we have a call. We have a call before then.
Okay, all right. Let's go now.
All right.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, Abdul Karim. Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is my first time calling. I'm going to today seriously.
Abdul, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Your program actually, or you know with the guest.
Okay.
Yeah, so that.
All right. Thank you for being a part of the program.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you so much, Abdul, for that contribution.
That's the voice note.
Which one? This one? This one?
5-2. 5-2, yes.
Okay.
Hello, the village. Good afternoon. Yes, I've had Nana and Mr. Friday and Uche spoke. They are all right, but I want to share what happened to me. In 2007, when I wanted to get married, I have this girlfriend of mine. So she was so nice. I love her so much. In fact, all through my life, I have not proposed to any girl. She happens to be the person I proposed. So within 3 weeks, when I met her, I proposed to her, even without having to do anything with her as a young boy. So when my younger siblings came from Lagos to pay me a visit here in Abuja, within 1 week, they started complaining, brother, I don't think this is your wife, or I'm not sure you are going to marry this person, or she's not the type of person you need as a wife. And I asked why. They said her conduct, her general conduct, the character. But I said, I've not seen any of this. They said, I will not see it, but they are telling me. I'm telling you about a 23-year-old young boy and our last born, 19 years as at that time, in 2027. So I said, okay, I left them in the house and then traveled to the east for a traditional wedding of my immediate younger sister at that moment. So when I came, the story continued. So I wanted to do something that 2007 to go and pay the bride price. I said, no, let me wait. But I have not been seeing this bad character that you people are saying for traditional marriage in April 2009, and then we came back to Abuja. 4 days after we came back, the worst started happening. In fact, after 4 days, I threw all her things out that the marriage was over. So it was the intervention of my landlord then and the wife, because we were only two families living in that compound. And then they started talking to me, preaching I should allow her, that she would change this and that. I endured and still went ahead and did the white wedding that same 2009. And then everything blew, everything started. Then she openly told me that it's now she was going to tell me the kind of person she is, that I'm going to see. And then that was when I knew I have entered into a very big, hot pot of soup. And then that I managed, went to church, complained, went to this, complained, I started complaining, I started begging them to beg her to start reasoning, to start behaving like a woman. But all to know how I felt. And then until I took her home, because once we are in love, you might not see what others are seeing. So if your family is saying no, my dear sister, my dear brother, you cannot go ahead with this marriage, I think that person should pause a while and listen to the voices. Okay. Then that will be better than regretting after.
Thank you so much. All right, let's take this one.
Good afternoon, girlfriends and boyfriend.
Good afternoon.
This is Uche from Akamata. The essence of this radio station is to entertain and educate. So we are entitled, with all respect to our opinions, but then we can be adjusted our thinking. Our thinkings can be adjusted when necessary. Not hiding in the disguise of African mentality. It's nothing like African mentality. It's individual mentality. There is no African mentality. Nothing like African mentality. Holy Ray, I will marry a girl or a woman whose my parents do not accept because I don't need their validation to make my choice. I do not need their validation before I can make my choice. And that is the reason why, whether they accept her or not, I will marry the person, because first, they have no choice. It's either they support me or they don't support me. And in this regard, I need little of their support. So they have.
From Akamata, and of course, there's a message here, but we didn't see your name. You should have just put a name. You just said
I
good
think the name is
afternoon.
Julie.
Okay, yes. Good afternoon, everyone in the studio. Thank you for the show. I've learned some things which I never knew. Yeah, thank you so much. And we learn too. We
learn every day.
All right, so we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up already.
Okay, now my final thought on this now is the last voice note the second to the last voice note we played.
Yeah.
The person now tried to narrate what happened during he's sharing his own personal experience with us. That is why I made it very clear from the beginning that if the reason your parents or your family members are giving are personal, maybe something peculiar to the girl. This girl, she's like this. I don't think you can cope with her.
Yeah.
Fine, you can take a chill pill, just relax and observe everything for a while. But if they are trying to say, don't marry this girl because she's from this village, don't marry this girl because she's fair people are like this, short people are like this, slim people are like this. No. So I think, just like Uche said, we engage in this kind of conversation so that we can learn. Absolutely. Because I want to believe that a lot of persons are suffering as a result of decisions they take during
like this person that just shared his own
why they're about getting married now. You might take this kind of decision, it might work well for you, it might not work well for you, for another person. So in all of this, know what works for you and work with it, because there is no general formula in finding a happy relationship or a happy marriage, because what works for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B.
Well said indeed. For me, marriage is a long life commitment. And then if your family's objections are based on prejudice, unrealistic expectations, personal preference, I don't think that should hinder you from going for what you are going for, because this is you that have been with this person. You are the one that decided before you to reach all the way that you want to marry this person. You have been with this person for a very long period of time that yes, he's the one, she's the one for me. You shouldn't just conclude based on your family's
decisions. All right, thank you so much. While love is deeply personal, marriage often involves family relationships that can influence a couple's happiness for years to come. So finding the right balance between following your heart and listening to wise counsel, it's always easy.
Yeah. So
sometimes family raise, valid concerns, just like what Blaze says, that, deserve careful consideration. Don't overlook it. Don't even take it for granted, So in other times, you might just need to make some independent decision while, continuing to show respect and patience towards the loved ones, towards your families, towards their decision. But I will tell you that no matter the decision that your family are taking, they mean well for you.
They really mean well for you.
They mean well for you, and they want the best. No family member will want to be envious of you just because you want to get married. But then let's